So what aspects of the past must be let go in order for religious organizations or communities to fully embrace or partially even embrace the digital world or options? Well, I have two things. I think that number one, I think that religious organizations have to let go of their prior understanding uh, of the digital world and how we engage with one another. And then number two, to let go of technology's bad rap, right? So I think technology has a pretty bad rap to religious structures and religious people. Oftentimes we, hear about, let's take the internet, for example. We hear about the reputation of, faithful people who misuse the internet, how they go into spaces, how they, engage with people that didn't help them to live faithful lives. And it kind of gets this bad rap because it puts it really puts technology, it puts the digital world, it puts media in this kind of bad space, and it helps it to get its bad rap. And so I think we really have to understand how to rightfully use technology, how to properly use technology, and form somewhat of a ethical safeguard around technology and our use for it. So if the church is going to use it, to come up with perhaps ethical practices for using technology, and then establish some values around what it means to engage with people in the digital world through technology. So how can the church creatively, or how can religious communities creatively use technology to further the work of the world? I think that, and congregations, I think that this can happen in three different ways. Number one, I think it could enhance weekly engagement. So people who typically show up at one point during the week for connection or for growth or for, finding ways to serve others. Typically that only happens one time during the week. Sometimes you may get some people to engage with their community more than once a week. But I think what the digital world allows for us to do is to be engaged with our faith community throughout the week, and not just a one-off. I think that we could use it to have data to inform the work that we do. So let's take, for example, streaming on Facebook. If we are streaming our services or Bible studies or ways that we engage on Facebook or Instagram Live, or we are being tracked on, we're tracking our work or our ministry on YouTube, then we're able to compile data to let us know how many people we're engaging, to let us know how we're engaging those people. Even if you want to put out digital ads to people who are on social media, all different types of ads, right? You can put it out to specific groups, to different people, and use those digital ads to reach those targeted groups, right? And so those are ways of using data, using technology to help inform the work that we do, but then also helps us to target who we want to reach. And then lastly, I just think it helps us to become more connected with one another, not just throughout the week, but it helps us to form communities. Again, I'm going to use Facebook, for example, Facebook groups, right? We're able to engage, and communicate better with one another using social media and other kind of messaging apps and programs to help us stay more connected and to help us stay more informed about what's happening in our faith communities.